The story of King Solomon. Long ago, in the ancient sun-soaked city of Jerusalem, nestled amidst the rolling hills of the kingdom of Israel, there lived a young man named Solomon. The city, bustling with life and resonating with the sounds of commerce and worship, was a tapestry of colorful markets, grand temples, and humble abodes. The climate was temperate, with warm, golden days and cool, serene nights, creating an atmosphere that was both vibrant and contemplative. Solomon was the son of King David, a revered and righteous ruler. When David grew old, he named Solomon as his successor. The transition of power was a time of both anticipation and uncertainty for the people of Israel. King David's endorsement of Solomon, despite his youth, was rooted in divine choice and faith that Solomon would lead with justice and wisdom. Soon after ascending to the throne, Solomon found himself in the throes of responsibility. One night, as the stars twinkled over the quiet city, God appeared to Solomon in a dream. "Ask for whatever you want me to give you," God said. Solomon, in a humble and earnest voice, replied, "Now, O Lord my God, you have made your servant king in place of my father David. But I am only a little child, and do not know how to carry out my duties. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people, and to distinguish between right and wrong." Pleased with Solomon's selflessness, God granted him unparalleled wisdom, along with wealth and honor, ensuring that there would never be anyone like him among the kings. One day, two women came before King Solomon, each claiming to be the mother of the same infant. The city was abuzz with the unusual case, and the people gathered in the marketplace, eager to see how the young king would handle such a delicate matter. The first woman tearfully explained, "This woman and I live in the same house. I gave birth to a child while she was there with me. The third day after my child was born, this woman also had a baby, but during the night she accidentally lay on her baby and he died." The second woman interrupted, "No, the living one is my son, the dead one is yours." Solomon listened intently to their pleas. He pondered the situation, understanding the deep bond between a mother and her child. The women's desperation and the city's curiosity pressed upon him, but his divine wisdom guided him to an ingenious solution. Solomon called for a sword and declared, "Cut the living child in two, and give half to one and half to the other." The first woman, her heart breaking, cried out, "Please, my lord, give her the living baby, don't kill him." The second woman, however, coldly agreed, "Neither I nor you shall have him. Cut him in two." Solomon, seeing the true mother's love and willingness to sacrifice for her child's life, declared, "Give the living baby to the first woman. She is his mother." The people of Jerusalem marveled at their king's profound wisdom, which resolved the conflict with such clarity and compassion. Solomon's judgment spread throughout the land, solidifying his reputation as a king blessed with divine insight and understanding. And so, under Solomon's wise and benevolent rule, the city of Jerusalem continued to flourish, basking in the warmth of peace and prosperity, while stories of his wisdom echoed through the ages.
Thanks for watching. If this video has been an inspiration to you, please share and subscribe, and stay tuned for our Q&A. We thank you in advance.
Thank you for staying with us. Here's question number 1. Who was Solomon's father, and what role did he play in Solomon's rise to kingship? Answer. Solomon's father was King David, a revered and righteous ruler of Israel. King David named Solomon as his successor, despite Solomon's youth, due to divine choice and his faith in Solomon's ability to lead with justice and wisdom. This is supported by the scripture 1 Kings chapter 1:30. Question number 2. What did Solomon request from God when he became king? Answer. Solomon humbly asked God for a discerning heart to govern his people and to distinguish between right and wrong. This request pleased God, who granted him unparalleled wisdom, along with wealth and honor. This is described in 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 9. Number 3. How did God respond to Solomon's request for wisdom? Answer. God was pleased with Solomon's selflessness and granted him unparalleled wisdom as well as wealth and honor, ensuring there would be no other king like him. This is mentioned in 1 Kings 3:12-13. Question number 4. What significant judgment did Solomon make that demonstrated his wisdom? Answer. Solomon made a wise judgment in the case of 2 women claiming to be the mother of the same infant. He suggested cutting the living child in 2, knowing that the true mother would rather give up her claim than see her child harmed. This story is found in 1 Kings 3:16-28. How's everybody doing? Great. Let's keep going. Here's question number 5. What was the reaction of the people of Jerusalem to Solomon's judgment? Answer. The people of Jerusalem marveled at Solomon's profound wisdom and clarity in resolving the conflict. His reputation as a wise and insightful ruler was solidified throughout the land. This is recorded in 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 28. Number 6. How did Solomon's rule affect the city of Jerusalem? Answer. Under Solomon's wise and benevolent rule, Jerusalem continued to flourish, basking in peace and prosperity. His wisdom and leadership contributed to the city's vibrant and thriving atmosphere. Question number 7. What does the story of Solomon's judgment teach about true parenthood? Answer. The story illustrates that true parenthood is marked by selfless love and sacrifice. The real mother was willing to give up her child to save his life, demonstrating the depth of her maternal bond. Question number 8. How is Solomon's wisdom described in the scriptures? Answer. Solomon's wisdom is described as unparalleled and divinely granted, making him renowned among kings. His understanding and ability to make wise decisions set him apart. This is depicted in 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 29-31. Number 9. What did Solomon's wisdom and judgments symbolize for the people of Israel? Answer. Solomon's wisdom and judgments symbolized divine guidance and justice for the people of Israel. It assured them of a ruler who was capable of making fair and insightful decisions. Number 9. What did Solomon's wisdom and judgments symbolize for the people of Israel? Answer. Solomon's wisdom and judgments symbolized divine guidance and justice for the people of Israel. It assured them of a ruler who was capable of making fair and insightful decisions.